Is Payactiv worth using? That is the question of the day, and it is a question that you must answer with your eyes wide open, especially if you are approaching your retirement years or working a part-time job to supplement your Social Security. I want you to think about this right now. You are working hard. You are putting in the hours. Maybe you are checking boxes at a retail store, working in healthcare or consulting, and an emergency hits. The car breaks down, a medical bill lands on your kitchen table, or the insurance premium is due before your actual payday. What do you feel in that moment? You feel fear. You feel panic. You think, how am I going to bridge the gap between today and Friday without draining the tiny bit of savings I have left? And then you look at your employer's benefit portal and you see this shiny tool called Payactiv. They tell you it is earned wage access. They tell you it is a lifeline. They say, hey, why wait 2 weeks for your money? You earned it today, take it today. It sounds beautiful, doesn't it? It sounds like the ultimate financial freedom. But you have got to ask yourself the hard questions because nobody else is going to ask them for you. Is it truly a lifeline, or is it a beautifully wrapped trap that is going to keep you locked in a cycle of financial dependency right when you should be breaking free? Let's break down exactly what this is because I don't want you touching anything with your money until you understand the mechanics of it. Payactiv is not a payday loan company. Let's give credit where credit is due. A payday loan is financial poison. It comes with 300, 400% interest rates that destroy your life. Payactiv doesn't do that. It is an employer-sponsored program that looks at the hours you have already worked this week. If you worked 8 hours yesterday and made $150, Payactiv allows you to access up to 50% of that money immediately, right now, before the official payroll date. When payday finally rolls around, Payactiv goes right into your paycheck and automatically deducts whatever you took out early, plus any fees. It is seamless. It is clean. And for many people, it stops them from bouncing a check or paying a $50 late fee to the utility company. But here is where the fear comes in, and here is where you have to be so careful. What happens to your mind when you know you can get paid every single day? Your relationship with money changes. When you are retired or preparing to retire, your absolute #1 goal must be financial stability and predictability. You need to know exactly what is coming in and exactly what is going out. If you start dipping into your paycheck on Monday to buy groceries and on Wednesday to put gas in the car, what happens on Friday? Your actual paycheck shows up and it is practically empty. It has been hollowed out by your past self. You look at that stub and you realize, oh my goodness, I don't have enough left to pay the rent or the mortgage. So what do? You are forced to use Payactiv again the very next Monday just to survive. You have created a revolving door of debt to yourself. You are robbing Peter to pay Paul, except Peter and Paul are both you. You are living paycheck to paycheck, but now you are living day to day. And let me tell you, day-to-day survival is an exhausting, terrifying way to live your golden years. Now let's talk about the math, because the math never lies. People say to me, Susie, Payactiv doesn't charge interest, so what's the harm? Listen to me closely. Just because it is not called interest doesn't mean it is free. If your employer doesn't pay for the service entirely, you are looking at a program fee. Typically, it is $1 for the day you use it. $1 sounds like nothing, right? It is just $1. They cap it at around $5 for a bi-weekly pay period. So, is it worth using? Here is your bottom line, and I want you to write this down on the tablet of your heart. Payactiv is a tool. It is an emergency tool, and nothing more. If you are facing a true, absolute financial emergency, the prescription medication went up in price, or the hot water heater burst, and the alternative is a predatory payday loan or a late fee that will damage your credit score, then yes, use Payactiv. Take out exactly what you need for that emergency, pay the dollar fee, and get through the crisis. It is a far better safety net than traditional debt. But if you are using Payactiv because you want to go out to dinner on Tuesday, or because you didn't budget properly for your regular monthly bills, then it is absolutely not worth using. It is dangerous. It masks the real problem. The real problem isn't that your paycheck comes every 2 weeks. The real problem is that you do not have a standard emergency fund. If you are retired or retiring soon, you cannot afford to live on the edge. You need an emergency fund of 8 to 12 months of living expenses sitting in a safe, accessible account. If you don't have that, Using an app like Payactiv to slide through life is just putting a tiny band-aid on a massive financial wound. Your actionable takeaway today is simple. Go check if your employer offers Payactiv. If they do, sign up for the basic account just so it is there as a backup, but do not download the app on your phone to tempt you. Leave it alone. Treat it like a fire extinguisher behind a pane of glass. You only break the glass if there is a real fire. And starting today, look at your expenses. Cut out the fluff. Take every single extra dollar you have and build your own internal safety net. Stand on your own 2 feet. Do not depend on an app. Do not depend on an early paycheck, and do not let small fees chip away at your retirement security. You have worked too hard for too many years to let your financial peace of mind be dictated by a daily payroll app. You deserve to be secure, you deserve to be powerful, and you deserve to own your financial future.